hello.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi. I'm here with several mentors, actually SAP mentors from the Netherlands. And as you can see, we're up here at the SAP Netherlands lounge area, and I've got a panoramic view of Dutch mentors. So I'm going to take advantage of this opportunity to talk to these gentlemen and ask you a few questions. But let's start out. So tell us your name and what is your specialty solution area?
My name is Ulrich Nijburg, and my area of expertise is in the BI area, business intelligence, analytics, and SAP HANA.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Tom van den Broek. I'm working as an SAP NetWeaver architect, mostly at mobility right these days.
Okay, guys. All right. Speak up, there's a lot of noise out there.
My name is Fred Verheul. I'm an ABAP developer mainly, also interested in business rules.
Okay. All right, couch number two.
My name is Rolf van der Berg and I'm covering mainly SAP development, ABAP, try to get into SAP UI5 and also enterprise mobility.
Okay.
My name is Jan Penninkhoff. I'm in application architecture and user interface, user experience, development and design.
Okay, and
my name is Robert van het Hof. I'm actually not a mentor, but I'm brought in as an extra.
Sorry, guys.
And I'm an independent SAP NetWeaver consultant.
Oh, that's great. It's okay to have an extra. This is show business. It's good to have an extra.
He's a really good guy. He's really well known in the community, so it's good to have
This is what we like. This is the spirit of the mentors, is sharing information.
Yeah.
So one of the things I'd like to mention quickly is I know we're sitting right above the banner for the VNSG, that's the Dutch-speaking SAP user group, Vereniging Nederlandstalige SAP Gebruikers. Ho ho! Applause. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So this is, and you're all active in the in this user group. So I have heard that there is a new focus group that you guys have decided to kick off. So I thought, who wants to raise their hand and start to tell me a little bit about how this came to be? Okay, Fred.
I can start.
Okay,
probably.
Fred. So tell us about this focus group.
So it hasn't been here for a long time, and we are several times already discussed that there really should be something. And then in June we had a dinner with the mentors, and it became a little bit more concrete. So we decided to go for it. Got support from the VNSG, of course, and now we are actively trying to get people on board. Because we need a minimum number of members to participate in this focus group, and then we can start it off next year.
Okay, so this is part of your kickoff initiative, sort of an effort to get more people involved. And
yeah, SAP is focusing on developers, and we're trying to bring that on a local level to the Netherlands in this case, and everyone is welcome, of course.
Okay. So
spread the message.
That's great. So what are some of the things that you want to achieve as a participant in this new focus group?
That's a good question. No, I think what we've been doing so far is we have had community events, also organized by the VNSG. These events have had a lot of visitors in the past. So that's why I'm also not so worried about participation and a foundation for this user group. They have been visited by I think about 500 to 1,000 people whenever we had such an event. So it's a community experience. We're going to have people sharing knowledge, and hopefully with this community we are able to influence SAP as well in a certain direction.
That's great. Does anyone else want to maybe share some thoughts around what you want to achieve or ideas?
Yeah, I think sharing the knowledge is of course very important, and we already do that at VNSG events and also during the InnoJams and Citadel, let's not forget that, of course. So that is a very important one. So Twan is sort of the founding father of that initiative. I think this is the 5th time, Twan?
This is the 5th time.
Father Twan. Tell us
indeed.
More about this initiative then.
Tell us more. Okay.
Well, what was was there something missing that made you decide that you needed to fill a need? So.
Yes, something was missing. A local, more techy event like SAP TechEd, but then more local for the Dutch community. So we call it the SAP Inside Track in the Netherlands. And we always do it a few weeks after SAP TechEd, so that we can do a recap on what we have learned on SAP TechEd, and to bring that message to the older guys that are not so fortunate to attend SAP TechEd.
That's great. Okay. So, does anyone remember when the last time there was a TechEd in Amsterdam? I think it was maybe 2006, 2000.
Oh yeah, we're still filming.
Well, I mean, I think there must be something. They say that if you play a game on your home territory, that you have a better chance of winning. So, does it feel any different or more special to have it in your home country?
least I get to sleep in my own bed, right?
That's true. It's a small country.
That's helpful. But I think the event this year is much better than the event in 2006. If it was 2006. In terms of they have a completely new area in the Congress Center. The food is better. There's more food.
Make your own
Good drinks.
hamburger. Apparently, what I heard is there was in 2006 it was make your own hamburger is still seen as the highlight of that event. And I'm not sure if you guys ever made one, but that was that was the highlight.
It's like at weddings. People always remember the food. They don't remember the bride and the groom, right?
I actually don't remember any
Food is
highlights.
important in Holland, eh?
Of course it is. And I've noticed a Dutch flavor. They're making use of Dutch cheese, you know, lekker kaas, as we say in Holland. So that's nice, more of a Dutch flavor. But other than that, I mean, is this the first time there is a Dutch lounge that you have, your own sort of hangout space, or I think this is new, maybe?
No, there have been more Dutch lounges before.
Okay,
That is mostly for the Sapphire, maybe.
probably. Oh yeah, the country lounge. But I think what's interesting is you guys, you know, you've got a lot of turf here, a lot of territory. You've got the mentor area, the mentor working room, you've got a mentor lounge, you've got a Dutch lounge. It's like a little country, a few guys, but you are ruling the place. I mean, this is your event, so you know.
Well, just today,
Doesn't
we're
feel
doing
like
it
we're ruling.
for the greater community, of course.
Of course. So maybe just a couple more questions. So you've obviously been speaking with customers, partners, and other people. So does anyone have any interesting, surprising things? What have you heard? Give me one thing you heard someone say, or an interesting question that you thought, oh, that's new and interesting. Anything come to mind?
For me, the biggest takeaway actually is meeting the persons you speak for a long time online, on SCN, on Twitter, and now finally get to meet them in person. That's, for me, the real big takeaway.
Oh, that's great. All right.
He's a real community guy as well. He should be a mentor.
No.
Well, the shirt's the right color.
Exactly. He doesn't get a mentor shirt yet, but he prints them himself. But
If I squeeze my eyes real tight, it looks like it could be a mentor
there
shirt.
you go.
How about you? What are any key takeaway from discussions, things you've heard?
Well, we had a lot of, as mentioned, we had a lot of interesting discussions with people like Maggie Fox and Bernd Lukert and Björn Gurke. So we cannot share about it, I guess, but they were really engaging with us. So that's, for me as a first-time mentor, it was really fun to see that, well, they're not on a statue somewhere in an ivory tower.
Right.
They're really engaging with us. They really want to hear us. So yeah, we could give our opinion and they listen. That's cool.
That's great, especially someone like Björn Gurke, who we all know is the king of the ABAP and Java geeks. So he certainly speaks everyone's language. So how about you, Fred? How about any key takeaways? Something surprising, interesting that you heard?
We had this morning actually a very good discussion with Ingrid van der Hogen, with also a Dutch background. She had Dutch parents, so it fits nicely in. About legal issues, IP, things that SAP should improve upon to attract more developers from outside the ecosystem. So I hope that will come quickly because it's really needed, I think. And there's one special case that Jan can maybe talk about. It's really needed now.
Okay, that's really cool. It's open source, yeah. What about you, Twan? Any sort of interesting key takeaway, or while you think about your?
It's my best TechEd ever.
Really?
Yes, but not due to following sessions, because I'm really occupied with all kind of other stuff in this TechEd. But it was a really good experience.
First time you won demo jam.
Excellent. That's right. Congratulations. That's fantastic. Very modest, you know. But that's typical of the Dutch, as I can say, because I lived here for 5 years. So how about you?
Well, I lost the demo jam, but that's a whole different story. Yeah, it was my birthday. It was, so it was great.
2 times. Ouch.
Now, for me, the main takeaway is that SAP really is putting developers first, and that is something which is, I mean, I've been doing SAP since '94, and there is a tremendous change within the company. Culturally, but also it is just a developer-first platform, and HANA and cloud and those type of things. Of course, that's put as number one in the marketplace. And having outside partners outside of the SAP ecosystem developing the solution on SAP HANA, that is really something which is in the DNA of SAP now, and that is something which is fundamentally different than it used to be.
I can't think of a.
Goes beyond that. besides its own developers, it's also trying to attract developers outside of the SAP ecosystem. And it has set up several initiatives for that. That's one of the key takeaways for my part as well. Immediately when that idea was basically given shape in the mentors room, we as mentors have also proposed to have, for instance, a tool like SAP UI5 to open source it, to make a gesture towards the open source community as well. Like, okay, you guys, we're with you and we're open to do business with other developers than only the SAP ecosystem.
That's fantastic.
So we hope for the best now and see what happens.
I think I couldn't imagine a better kickoff than having all you guys here at the event to discuss this and to bring these topics forward. It's really important. So I think this is a good way to end, but I can't have this video end without all of you saying a little something in Dutch. How about developers first? Way to go, TechEd or something in Nederlands, gentlemen. Come on, let's hear it.
Ontwikkelaars nummer 1!
Ontwikkelaars nummer 1. Right on, okay. Thank you very much, you guys. Have a great rest of the event and take care.